what if I told you there is an open source tool that lets you create stunning AI images, blog banners, Instagram creators, and YouTube thumbnails using just a few clicks, and even train it with your own images? So meet SketchMaker, your new favorite AI powered digital assistant. Designing content for your business or personal projects can be challenging. So, tools are either too expensive, too complicated, or just don't give you the creative control you want. So, small and medium businesses, freelancers, and creators often find themselves stuck between budget constraints and creative limitations. That's why I created SketchMaker. So, I personally created SketchMaker to solve my own problems. So, if you are having similar constraints, then I'm sure then SketchMaker will be helping you as well. Let me go to sketch.marketcalls.in and then let me start creating. So let me register it for the first time and let me enter my username, and then I'll enter my email, and then I'll also set my password as per the password instruction. Once you're registered, automatically you should be able to log into the account by submitting your login ID and password. So let me enter my login ID and password. The first step is to get the API keys of FAL and the AI models. So let me go to the settings here. So under settings, I'm going to select the API provider. For time being, I'm going to select Google Gemini. Otherwise, there are a lot of other API providers. So in this list, Google Gemini and Grok, at this point in time, they are free to use. Whereas Anthropic and OpenAI, they are a bit chargeable. So I'm going to select Google Gemini for time being. And then I have to go and select the model. So one of the latest models like 1.5 Flash 002. I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to get the API key. So if in case if you want to get the key, so here is the get key link is there. So click on that, automatically it goes to the Google AI Studio. So from there you can go and get the API key. So click on the get API key, and that should be popping up. It will be asking for you to select some project, some existing project. So click on that and then select the generative language client or whatever the project that you want to attach. Create an API key. So that should be creating the API key hardly. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to get back to Sketch. I'm going to paste the API key over here. And then next comes the FAL API key. This is the one which is responsible for creating stunning AI images. So I'm going to go and get the keys. So things to note here, FAL is like kind of chargeable. So every image that you're going to generate, it will be chargeable anywhere between $0.03 to $0.04 at this point in time, and price being keep on reducing depends upon the models. And I'm going to go and get the keys here. So let me click on get keys. So that'll be going to the FAL dashboard. FAL, if in case you haven't registered for the first time, if you want to register, you need a GitHub account. So get into FAL, and then you may have to fund your account. So in my case, I had funded with a minimal dollars. So the minimal dollar that you should be funding here is you have to go and fund a minimum of $10. Just buy it, and then you can go to the API key section, go and generate an API key here. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go to the API key section, add a key, and then ensure that the scope is API. Give a name to that. So here I'm going to give the name as sketch, and then I'm going to create the key here. So copy the key and then go back to sketch again, paste the keys, and then save settings, right? This ensures that all your settings are done and now you are ready to use the SketchMaker, right? And then if in case if you want to train your own images, so we have LoRa training. So this LoRa training requires FAL API key again. So that training cost is approximately $2 currently for training your own images and to create visuals using your own AI images. And of course, it requires a sufficient balance in your FAL AI account. Ensure that you are always having a sufficient balance. If in case if you are doing a training training is going to be a one-time job, and once you trained, you can use your own images to generate multiple attempts, right? So now let's go to the second part of that. That's nothing but the most important part, where we go and create stunning AI images. Create a stunning AI visual using an image prompt. So I'm going to go to the dashboard section here. And then in the image prompt, I'm just simply going to type Maldivian beach over water villas. So with the text Maldivian travel vlog. Let's say we want to make a travel vlog. And I want to add a glow effect to the text to make it pop. And also I want to add a small icon like a plane or a palm tree for a travel vibe. So then I'm going to select the model. So Flux Pro, Flux Ultra, Flux LoRa. So a lot of Flux models has been there for creating a stunning visual. Flux Pro is pretty much faster, and it creates a pretty good, interesting, high clarity image. And Flux Pro Ultra, it even creates HD images. And Recraft V3, the top model so far, it is really good in creating large text content, and also it's really good in creating high quality images as well. So for time being, I'm going to go with the default model Flux Pro. I'm going to select that, and if in case we are looking for realism, realistic persons, then you can try with Flux Pro Ultra, highly recommended. And then for time being, I'm going to go with the Flux Pro itself. I'm going to select the image size as 1280. The default YouTube thumbnail is what I'm going to create. An artistic style, we have a lot of artistic style. You can go back and explore. Color schemes, let's say I want to have an cool colors, and lightning mode, I want to have an natural light, and subject focus, maybe I want to keep it like around the nature. And then background style, I'll leave it none. And effects and filters, as of now, I'll leave it none. And then I'm going to create an enhance image prompt. So what are the prompt that you had given? It will be dramatized with an image prompt. You can also go back and edit these prompts as well. And once you're comfortable with these prompt, and you can go and generate the image. So typically the image generation will take approximately anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds to generate the image. And whatever the image has been generated, you will be able to find it in your personal gallery as well. So there has been a personal gallery where you can go back and see those things. And there is also a bunch of buttons here to download those images in your own format that you wish. You can also go back to the gallery. So at the top, if you could see here, there is a gallery there. So there you can find what are the creatives that you're creating. All those creatives, let it be your own images or YouTube thumbnails or Instagram or banners, any text banners that you're creating, everything will be available in your own personalized gallery. Right? Other users may not be able to see that, and it's completely private. So you manage your own gallery here, right? So let's go and create another stunning visual image. I hope this image is pretty interesting. You can also go back and create text banners as well. Later on, we'll come to that. First, we will look into this more. We will try to explore more visuals. Later on, we'll try to come back, and then we'll design our own text banners, and we train our own models. Now let's say somebody who is running a small business, like a small bakery, and they want to give some offers during New Year, and they want to showcase their creatives they want to send it to their clients. So they can do, and they can go and describe their image prompt. So here I had described here a festive bakery themed promotional image showcasing a New Year 2025 gift box offer from Jeff Bake. So let's say they want to create an creative out of it. So they can just simply describe their prompt, and they can select the model. So in my case, I'm going to select that model as like Recraft V3, because really Recraft V3 is really good in creating and stunning visuals. So particularly they have different styles of content they can produce. Let's say something like an you want something like an digital hand drawn kind of stuff. Let me go and select that, and then I'm gonna enhance the prompt. Of course, it's gonna come up with an very short prompts. So here we have the short prompt over here. Let me go and generate the image, and obviously the visuals are quite with a high clarity images. So particularly if you want to do some digital illustration or vector image, Red Panda Recraft V3 is one of the top model in generating such kind of images, right? So something like that, if you want to generate some handcrafted images, or maybe if you are not comfortable with that, you want to change, you want to go with an Flux Pro, you can, let's say you want to have an Instagram post portrait. Let's go and create that, enhance the prompt. But here you can get more details, more high clarity details about it. Let me go and generate the image here. Alright, so here we can get some high clarity images which you can also view it in the banner as well. You can go to the banner and you can see the you can go to the gallery and you can see the gift boxes, the creatives, what you had generated. It's kind of a stunning gift box, I would say that. And next comes the train LoRa. That's the most important part. So where you can train your own images. So I'm going to generate my own images. I'm going to train my own images. So let me go to the choose files. From here, I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to have 5 images. Minimum 5 images is required. It could be in any format, JPEG or PNG. Preferably keep the images lightweight, something like less than 1 MB, right? So add the images and then add a trigger word. So trigger word should be in all caps. So let's say I just enter my name here and then I'll start the training. So once the training starts, it will take approximately 2 minutes to complete the entire training process. At the end of the training process, you will be able to generate your own AI images realistically. That's the most important part over here. And the fun fact is the SketchMaker itself was generated using AI, right? We had built in just 5 days using 10,000 lines of over 10,000 lines of AI generated code. So this project proves how AI can transform not just creatively but also innovation itself. So here is what SketchMaker stands out. So you can train your own models with your own images or maybe your own brand logos or probably your own products. And you can generate banners, images, and even SVGs with ease. So you can use multiple AI providers like Anthropic, OpenAI, Grok, and Gemini. And you can save and manage your own artwork in your own personal art gallery. And you can get smart prompt suggestions, particularly from these AI models. So right now the training is in progress. So right now the training process is like 43%. So what I'm gonna do is like at the end of the training process, I'm gonna create a headshot image using the Flux LoRa model. So I'm just waiting for the training process to complete. So who should use this sketch if you ask me? So whether you're a small business owner creating ads or a freelancer designing banners or someone who just want to play with AI art or you want to create your own stunning LinkedIn headshot images or your own profile pictures, beautiful profile pictures, then definitely SketchMaker is perfect for you. So it is versatile, it is intuitive and made to adapt to your own creative vision. And SketchMaker itself uses the latest advancement in AI technology to make design seamless. So simply enter the prompt with modern Instagram banner for tech launch, something like that. You can just simply write the prompt and get the images done in a fraction of seconds. All right, here. So the training process has been complete. So you can see the status is complete over here. You can also see the complete details. You can see the output files and everything. So here you can see the LoRa weight files. So this is what which we use this file to generate those images. So anyways, you can copy this and you can keep it securely. Later on, you can use it for your own purpose. But let me go to the dashboard. I'm going to say like create a Indian male. So I'm just going to give my keyword over here. My keyword is Rajendran, right? So I want to create what? Create a Indian male Rajendran. LinkedIn headshot image with business attire. With business attire. So I'm going to create a LinkedIn headshot using the model Flux LoRa. So Flux LoRa is what we're going to generate the trained images. We're going to use the LinkedIn headshot image most likely for profile pictures and everything. So let me go and select the LoRa model. So I'm going to select whatever the LoRa that we had trained. I'm going to select that. So the trigger keyword, ensure that the trigger keyword is used as part of your prompt, and that too it should be in caps. And this trigger keyword is what we used to train in the LoRa section. So ensure that the same prompt is what you are selecting. If you have trained multiple models, you can add multiple images as well. So one LoRa at a time. That's what currently. I'm also trying to add multiple LoRa as well. I've been experimenting on that. So let me enhance the image prompt. So I'm going to enhance the image prompt. So once the image prompt enhancement is done, once you are comfortable with this image prompt, you can straight away go generate the image. So that will be exactly generating your own images the way you want. Probably you can also fine tune the dress color codings and everything. So from here you can also go back and change it. So here is my LinkedIn headshot images, which you can use it as part of your profile pic, right? So I can also go back in the gallery and I can see my own images. I can see it over there as well. So the last one comes the banner. So banner is mostly for bloggers or maybe the Twitter creators, those who are creating content in social media, some sort of text banners they are looking out for. For those people, the banners are quite important. Let's go and explore the banner over here, right? So how many pictures that I can create on my LoRa? N number of images we can create, but one-time training cost will be $2 from FAL, right? And every time that you generate images, typically you will be charged somewhere around $0.035 to $0.04 as of now, and the pricing has been keep on reducing as the models are getting faster and faster day by day. But at this point in time, that is the cost at this point in time, right? So let's go and explore the banner here. That's the last part that I would like to explore. And then if in case anytime you want to go and change the settings, you want to change the API keys or you want to change the AI providers, you can always go and check out in the settings section, right? So there you can go and change the settings. So now let's go to the banner section over here. All right, now let's go and explore the create banner section. So where I'm gonna go and get an some sort of an headlines. So I'll go to live min page here. I'm seeing an interesting headline. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna build a banner out of this text content. So I'm gonna say text with an enclosed quotation, whatever comes to your mind, right? Not necessarily the same way what I want to convey. The way you want to convey to the AI, you can convey it. Of course, it is not going to use any Flux models. Here, it is going to use only the AI model, like Google Gemini is what it's going to use it to create the content. So here I'm going to say text followed by the headlines. This is the text content which I want in my banner. Followed by that, I also want to have a neon glow effect with a linear style gradient. So I want to say like provide in linear style gradient. So it's kind of a CSS style gradient. And also along with that, I'm gonna say like make the font bigger. So make the font very big, right? Very big or bigger. So let's generate the banner here. So approximately it will take anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds to generate this SVG banner. So here we go. So you got this banner over here. And you can also view this banner in the gallery as well. You can go to the gallery and you can watch those banner as well. You can download it. If you want to download, you can download it from here as well, right? And there are various size has been provided. So according to a requirement, if in case you need a custom size, so there is a custom size as well. So we have this modern, minimalistic, artistic, corporate, playful, tech, and elegant. And so I'm sure that comes to the end of the sketch. So are you ready to create like never before? So just head over to SketchMaker sketch.marketcalls.in and start experimenting today. It's free, open source, and it's built for you. And of course, you need those API keys from any of the API vendors. And the most importantly, for generating stunning AI images, you need API keys from fal.ai. So if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe for more updates on how AI is revolutionizing creativity. And let's make something amazing together. Thank you.